Hi guys, my name is Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. We continue to crochet this cool olive dragon. This is already the third part, where we will make the body. We have already made the arms and legs. Links to the first two parts of the masterclass are in the description under the video. Also in the description under the video you will find a link to my Etsy shop, where you can buy this and many other patterns in PDF format. I'm waiting for your comments and likes under the video. And be sure to subscribe to the channel who has not subscribed yet. Here you will find many interesting and simple masterclasses on the coolest toys, that you can crochet with me. We have already made the arms and legs for the dragon. Now let's make the dragon's body. Olive color yarn, hook 4 mm. As usual, I make a loop at the beginning. Now 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first row is finished. In the second row we make 8 increases. In each stitch 2 single crochets. At the end of the row there will be 16 single crochets. 1 single crochet is made and we put a marker to mark the beginning of the row. And now in the same stitch we make the second single crochet. This is the first increase. In the next stitch we again make 2 single crochets. This is the second increase, the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, the sixth increase, the seventh increase, and the last 8th increase. This is where the row should end, so everything is done correctly. In the third row we make 16 increases. We also make 2 single crochets in each stitch. At the end of the row there will be 32 single crochets. Again, after the first single crochet we put a marker and continue further. I repeat, 16 increases need to be made in the third row. The third row is done. In the fourth row we make 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this to the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 40 single crochets. This row is done. This is how crocheting looks now. In the fifth row we make 4 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this to the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 48 single crochets. The fifth row is also done. In the sixth row we make 5 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 56 single crochets. The sixth row is done. In the seventh row we make 6 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this to the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 64 single crochets. From the 8th to the 11th row inclusive, we make 64 single crochets in each row. These rows are done. Turn the crochet in right side out. You can see that the crocheting is a little wrinkled. That's how it should be. This is done to create this effect later. This crochet pattern gives us these folds on the dragon's belly and back. There will also be folds on the tail. We crochet this way on purpose to create this effect. That's how it should be. 12th row. At the beginning of the row, the combination 3 single crochets and 1 increase. Repeat 8 times. Make 1 single crochet in this row and move the marker. Continue on. 2, 3, and make 1 increase. This is the first time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the second time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the third time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the fourth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the fifth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the sixth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the seventh time. And the last time we repeat the combination. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the 8th time. This is where we will have the belly. And from the back side, we will now crochet the tail. Or right there, we will leave a place for the tail. We will not crochet the tail now. Now we need to make 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here we need to make 32 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. In total we need to make 32 chain stitches. And the last chain stitch, the chain of chain stitches, is made. Here along the back we need to skip 24 single crochets. You may remember that we did this when we crocheted the heel on the leg. Now we adhere to the same principle. Now we also leave a place for the tail. We count carefully with the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. We begin crocheting in the 25th stitch. To the end of this 12th row, we will need to make 4 single crochets. The marker should show that there are 4 stitches left until the end of the row. In this case, everything is done correctly. We immediately insert the hook into the 25th stitch and make the first single crochet. This is the second single crochet, the third single crochet, and the fourth single crochet. You can see this is the last one in this row. This is how we should get it. I draw your attention, we made 32 chain stitches. But along the back we skipped only 24 stitches. This is also done on purpose to get folds on the back side of the bag near the tail. Thanks to this crochet pattern, we get such beautiful folds. We do this on purpose. Let me remind you, we made the 12th row. In the 13th row, we make 44 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Again, we make 1 single crochet and move the marker. I continue further. This is the second single crochet, this is the third single crochet, and so on, a total of 44 single crochet. I'm already finishing crocheting 44 single crochets at the beginning of the 13th row. This is the 44th single crochet. Done, we have reached the chain stitches. We make 32 single crochets along the chain stitches. Let me remind you, in the 12th row we made 32 chain stitches. Now in the 13th row we make 32 single crochets along this chain of chain stitches. We insert the hook into each stitch, we don't skip the stitches, and then everything will work out. Count each stitch. 2, 3, this is the 4th single crochet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on, a total of 32 single crochets along the chain stitches. This is 31 and the last 32nd single crochet along the chain of chain stitches. Here are 32 single crochets along the chain stitches done. There are 4 single crochets left to do to the end of the row. Be careful not to miss the first of these 4 single crochets. If in doubt, it's better to count from the end of the row and find the needed single crochet. Everything needs to be precise. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have done this row. Now we have 80 single crochets in the row. In the 14th row, we make 44 single crochets at the beginning of the row. "44 single crochets done." We have reached the chain stitches again we did before. Now along this part we need to repeat the combination 8 times, 3 single crochets and 1 increase. Right here along this separate part we will repeat this combination 8 times. Combination 3 single crochets and 1 increase. This is the first single crochet, 2, 3, and we make 1 increase. This is the first time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the second time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the third time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the fourth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the fifth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the sixth time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the seventh time. And the last time the combination 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. This is the eighth time. And we make 4 single crochets to the end of the row. 2, 3, 4. You can see that we have just finished the row. Now we have 88 single crochets in the row. We crochet the next 3 rows without changes. In the 15th, 16th and 17th row, we make 88 single crochets in each row. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. And the moment the dragon's body looks like this. Here, from the tail side, it should look like this. From here, we will later make our gorgeous tail. I'm showing you from all sides so that you can compare it with your finished part. The last 3 rows I mentioned are also done. This is what the dragon's body looks like now. I'm also showing you from all sides. In the 18th row, we make 9 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 80 single crochets. In the 19th and 20th row, we make 80 single crochets in each row. The 3 rows are done. This is a beauty we have. In the 21st row, we make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. There will be 72 single crochets at the end of the row. In the 22nd and 23rd row, we make 72 single crochets in each row. These 3 rows are also done. This is what the dragon's body looks like now. In the 24th row, we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. There will be 64 single crochets at the end of the row. This row is done. In the 25th row, we make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. There will be 56 single crochets at the end of the row. This row is also done. In the 26th row, we make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. There will be 48 single crochets at the end of the row. The 26th row is also done. This is what the ball looks like now. In the 27th row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 8 times. At the end of the row there will be 40 single crochets. From the 28th to the 39th row inclusive, we make 40 single crochets in each row. These rows are done. This is what you should get when 39 rows are done. It reminds me of something very interesting. This is the belly. The tail will be here, the back is here. The next row is the 40th row. We will attach the arms. In the 40th row, we make 18 single crochets at the beginning of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm out of thread. I need to take a new skein. By the way, I'll show you now how I connect the threads. I take the skein that I want to attach. This is how I remove the plush part of the thread. I leave only a thin base thread. And on this working thread I also remove the plush part on the end of the thread. It's very easy to do. Done. These are the 2 ends that should turn out free from the plush part. Now I just tie them together in a knot. Like this. Please note, the knot should be close to the whole plush part of the thread. You can see that the plush part of the threads is close to each other. We tie the threads together in a knot so that nothing comes untied. I usually make 3 or 4 knots. After this, the ends of the threads can be cut. But we don't cut them to the base, but leave a little. And now, when we continue crocheting, we need to make sure that this tying place is inside the crocheting. I need to recount how many single crochets have already been made, because I forgot. 11 single crochets have been made. Let's continue. This is the 12th single crochet. You can see that the tying place, that is the knot, is on the inside. 13, 14. You can see that the knot remains inside. 15, 16, 17, 18. This is where we should be. This is where the arm is attached. Together with the arm, we need to make 6 single crochets. Take the arm, insert the hook into the outer stitch. Now insert the hook into the next stitch in the body, don't skip the stitches, and make the first single crochet. Again, into the arm and into the body, this is the second single crochet. Into the arm and into the body, this is the third single crochet. Into the arm and into the body, this is the fourth single crochet. This is the fifth single crochet. And the last 6th single crochet together with the arm. This is how I managed to attach the arm. You can see where it should be. Now we need to make 16 single crochets along the back. Just until the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You can see that the row should end here. This is important, so everything is done correctly. You can see that I clearly ended the row. In the next 41st row, we make 2 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Done. We take the second arm. Together with this arm, we also crochet 6 single crochets. Again, insert the hook completely into the outer stitch in the arm, now in the body, and crochet the first single crochet. We make the second single crochet in the same way. This is the third single crochet, the fourth single crochet. Something doesn't work for me. This is the fifth single crochet and the last 6th single crochet together with the arm. Remove the marker and look at what we got. Now I'll try to show you. The toy doesn't fit in the frame. This is how the arms should be attached to the dragon's body. Here, near the tail. And from this side too, if you place your arm evenly, it will be near the tail. This is how it looks from above. You can see that the arms are attached more from the front. There are more stitches between the arms on the back side than in the front. Now we make a slip stitch into the next stitch. That is, we don't finish this 41st row. Now we just made a slip stitch and cut the thread. Leave a thread for sewing the head. Pull out and tighten the thread. Leave it like this. This is a beauty we got. Now we will insert the legs. And then we will crochet the tail. I'm showing you the finished part from all sides, so that you can compare it with what we got from the side and back. Now from this side. This is what the dragon's body looks like from behind. And this is the front view. Now we will insert the legs. I have already found the row where the legs will be inserted. Now I will explain it to you. The legs are inserted between the 12th and 13th rows. Now I will tell you how to quickly find this place. In the 12th row on the belly, we made a combination 8 times, 3 single crochets and 1 increase. And then using chain stitches we made this place for the tail. The right leg is attached to the dragon's body first. This right leg will need to be inserted in this position. We take the leg so that the toe on the foot is directed to the right. This will be the right leg of the toy. We take the body as I show on the screen. The tail will be at the bottom left. We find the place where the leg is inserted. After we crochet the combination 8 times in the 12th row, 3 single crochets and 1 increase, we made 4 more single crochets, just up to the place where we started making chain stitches to form an opening for the tail. Just from the corner we count from left to right these 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here you can immediately see our 8th increase. Then, if you look closely, after this last increase you can see 1, 2, 3 single crochets. Again, the increase is very clearly visible. This is the 7th increase in the crochet direction. The previous increase was the 8th, 3 single crochets, and the 6th increase, 3 single crochets and the 5th increase, 3 single crochets and the 4th increase, 3 single crochets and the 3rd increase, 3 single crochets and the 2nd increase, 3 single crochets and the 1st increase, and 3 single crochets. This is where we started the 12th row. I counted and put a marker at the beginning of the 12th row. We take one more time to make sure everything is exactly right. From this side to the hole there are also approximately 4 single crochets left. The legs are inserted between the 12th and 13th rows. In the 12th row we made 8 increases. These increases are clearly visible. The 13th row is the next row. We insert the right leg into the 8th increase in the crochet direction. We count 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, and with this increase, we insert the right leg exactly into this increase. This is the 12th row, this is the 13th. We insert the right leg between the 12th and 13th rows. The leg is inserted. From this side you can clearly see the part for fasten the joint. We fasten the joint from the inside ourselves when we take everything and are sure. Now I will show you where the second leg is inserted. The right leg is inserted. Here along the belly we counted 8 increases, and this left leg needs to be inserted exactly at the beginning of the 12th row, between the 12th and 13th rows. right where we marked with the marker. Also, between the 12th and 13th rows, we insert the second leg. Here you can see the first increase and 3 single crochets before it. This is the beginning of our row. 1, 2, 3, and we made 1 increase. So the left leg is inserted at the beginning of the 12th row before the first single crochet between the 12th and 13th rows. Here we will also have approximately 4 single crochets skipped from the hole. This is the beginning of the row. And we insert the leg right at the beginning of the row before the first single crochets in the 12th row, between the 12th and 13th rows. This is where I insert the second, that is the left leg. Carefully pass the joint through the canvas. Fasten the joints from the inside and continue further. I definitely recommend that you lift the toy and look at it before fastening the joints from the inside. Everyone has your own crochet density, especially if you have recently started crocheting, or you just can't crochet the canvas evenly with one density, so that there is one density at the beginning and further along the crocheting. In this case, everything may shift for you, and my instructions will not work correctly for you. Therefore, you will need to check exactly that everything is even. If suddenly you don't like something, then just move the legs a little into more suitable stitches. You can insert them in a slightly different place. In my dragon, everything turned out perfectly. The joints are fastened from the inside. In the next part, I will show you how to crochet a tail. You will find the link in the description under the video. I wish you a great mood and thank you for crocheting with me.